So for my weekend review, July 17th through 23rd, it was actually a pretty good week. I got my 40 miles in that I wanted to run. Got a little bit more than I think, like 46. Biked like 60 some miles. My goal was only 50 for the week. So I got a lot more in. Felt good this week. I think I'm about like 85-90% now. I just got to get my endurance back up, and the drive to actually like want to red line and race hard. Still don't have that. I just don't really care to push myself right now. Wanted to run at least 2 races this weekend. I actually did 3. Did upload a bunch of YouTube content and Spotify this week, so it was pretty good. Get that stuff up. A lot of good material, so make sure you check that out as well. With this video, I had a goal of finishing top 3 to race. At least one of the races that I did, that was a goal. Thankfully, I finished top 3 in all of them. 1, 2. I'll get to that in a minute. Started looking at HVAC jobs, so when I graduate next week, I can see what's around, see if there's anything interesting that I want to do. Started making like my shirt designs and award designs. I was just waiting on some proofs to come back to get that done. Thinking about my birthday next month, what I want to do, places I want to go, celebrate. I want to take a couple weeks off, so I'm going to plan a couple of different things. Maybe get some projects done too as well, and I put off for summer. Did bike outside. Saturday I biked Ghost Town for like 12 miles, I think it was. So it's nice to actually get out and get some outside miles instead of just inside after school and work. Plus, it was good practice because I got a race next weekend on Ghost Town Trail up in Evansburg. It's only biking like 8 miles. It's a duathlon, like 2 miles run, 8 miles bike, 2 miles run. I think that's all it is. But it's always tricky. Never know those kids, young kids with like a triathlon bike and just speed over my whatever bike that I have. Can't think of the name right now. Anyway, so I did finish top 3 in all my races this week. I won 2 of them. I went to Hootsdale Days 5K on Friday night. That was the one I finished second in. I was really tired after work and hungry. It was hot, and the one kid took off, and I was like, I'm not going to try to catch him and burn up for the rest of the weekend, so I pulled back. Just played for second on that one, which I think helped me the next 2 days. I got a little string error. Anyway, where'd I go Saturday? Crap, I can't even remember. Oh, Falls Creek, PA. That's out by like Du Bois, past Punxsy area. Saw this guy at Hootsdale Days, and he asked me to come because he's putting on a race. He's like, I seen you at some other races. I'm putting on a race tomorrow morning. So he asked me to come, and I was like, I didn't sign up for anything for Saturday yet. So I was like, we'll check it out and see how he does. Give him some tips or anything about putting on races. It was actually a pretty nice race, hard course though, but it made it fun. But I won that, thankfully. And then Sunday I went up to Somerset for the Chalk the Block 5K. I won that. So that was pretty nice. So I took 2 out of 3 races, putting me at 197 lifetime wins. So I got 3 more to go, so I can retire and not do as many and just focus more on having fun and some cool races. And then afterwards, actually went up and saw the Chalk the Block drawings and stuff in the middle of downtown Somerset, which was pretty nice. There's some really good artists up there, some really wide variety of different pictures that they're doing, some like nature, some Star Wars, like Wall-E was one, just a bunch of different things. They got some good food up there as well. So it was a really cool event. Glad I did the Somerset race and actually stayed and walked around town. Somerset usually puts on some pretty good events that are a little bit different as well from other events in the area, so it's always nice to support them. Then I saw Sound of Freedom in the theaters. It was a really good movie, so you should check that out. You won't be disappointed in that. I'm trying to think what else I did this week. Mowed the grass, relaxed a little bit. And by the time I got home from school, and the rest of the things on my list, I don't really think I had much time. At least on the weekend, I didn't really have much time because of travel. Like all the races were, well, Somerset was the closest, like 50 minutes. Falls Creek was like an hour and a half, and so was Hootsdale. So by the time I got home from work Friday, went there, came back, it was like 11:30 at night. And then Saturday morning at Falls Creek, I didn't have much time to get a good night's sleep, so I ended up sleeping a good chunk of the afternoon and stuff before going up for Sound of Freedom. I also biked Saturday too, so I did do that in the afternoon. And then Sunday, did Somerset, saw Chalk the Block, took like an hour nap, and then actually finished up by running 17 more miles. Broke it up into a couple sessions, like a 12 mile, and then like a 4.7 mile to give me my 20 for the day, and then I biked 20 in the basement. So I did a 20-20 day. It was the first time I've done that in months. Still feel good, just a little tired today because I didn't really get much sleep to recover, but other than that, again, I think I'm coming around. It's just wanting to actually race and enjoy races and actually wanting to red line or do something fun, because right now, like, races necessarily aren't fun. I'm just trying to get the 200, so I'm not really enjoying them. It's all about like winning, so it's like a different mindset. It's more or less get it done like a job than actually enjoy running and racing. So that's why I'm looking forward to hitting 200, so I could just pick and choose more and get in a different mindset where I might have fun, or maybe work on some different goals, like try to PR like for a 5K or half marathon or something like that, or do a couple of longer races where they look like interesting and like cool scenery and stuff, instead of just pounding out a bunch of random 5Ks and stuff like that just to get 200. So we'll see. Hopefully I get it done by my birthday in 3 weeks this time. It would be nice to get it done. I got a slate full of races coming up this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. Probably end up doing 4 this coming week. A 5K, I think it's Bobcat or something on like Wednesday night, and then Saturday's like Evansburg Homecoming, which is the 5K in the morning, and then like that duathlon, and then Sunday's run with the Deer Flies 25K. So we'll see how that goes. Be nice to take them all. I don't want to be greedy, but it would be nice to like win all 4, or at least 3 out of the 4, so I can hit the 200 mark and relax about that a little bit. But I guess I'd be happy with just at least 1. Hopefully like 2. But the goal would be at least 3 out of the 4. It would be the ultimate goal. Might go to Bottleworks Festival or something, folk festival this weekend, like Friday night. Something to do, and maybe Clark's Saturday at Fayette County Fair, because when the Clarks go to the Fayette County Fair, you have to go to it. But anyway, getting back to last week, school sucked. It was just like moving classrooms for the teacher in the school. Didn't learn much. Didn't really sleep well, but I do feel a lot better health-wise. So again, I think I'm on the mend. Again, like I said, I would say probably like 85, 90. I'm just a couple pounds heavy and don't have the endurance or drive. Got a new washer this week. It's kind of exciting if you're old. That's about it, I would say. I don't know. I just enjoyed the week. It was actually one of the better weeks I've had in a couple months. So look at that on the plus side, I guess.